Just really proud of our team. I mean, what a tremendous basketball game. I thought both teams were playing at an extremely high level. Just really proud of just our mental and physical toughness through 40 minutes. I thought we got better as the game went on, and just a ton of people contributing in this win today.
Liza and Jordan both had clutch jumpers in the final 2 minutes. As a coach, how much of a comfort is it to have those veteran players down the stretch of games?
Yeah, I thought Liza was good the entire game, and she just keeps proving herself to just make timely baskets, whether it's a big one down the stretch, whether it's when we're in a scoring drought. And I thought Jordan did a great job distributing the ball, and then hit probably one of the biggest jumpers of the game, just off a little pick and roll game. And, I just thought collectively between Rose, Jordan, and, Liza just steadying the ship allowed Kenzie to get out and be creative with her game. And I thought Franny Hottinger just made some timely baskets again. And I think that's been a little bit of our recipe of success. We have, 5 people on the floor who can step up and make shots. And I just was happy they were confident to do it against a very good Creighton team.
How have you seen Liza's confidence evolve to where she can, has the confidence to take over in the fourth quarter of games?
I know we're talking basketball, but this is also an engineering student who's in the middle of 5 finals and, completely just working in all aspects of her life right now. So for her to play a game like she is, even Sunday as well against Illinois State, where she made big baskets, she's going to hustle off and probably not sleep much tonight, preparing for 2 more finals. And she's the epitome of what, a phenomenal student athlete is. And, obviously she's getting that go-to player mentality with this, getting some big game experience that she's been in, but she's always kind of been in that maybe secondary role. So I hope her confidence continues to grow. She's getting a lot of just impactful moments throughout this early part of the season, which is great.
Coming off that tight win against Illinois State, what was the mentality coming into your first Big East game of the season?
Yeah, I just thought after Illinois State, we were almost relieved that we won, because I'm not sure at parts we thought we were going to win with how we were playing and how well Illinois State was doing. But I just think the greatest thing of, we went from like a tough road game coming back home. I knew the team would be fired up to play Creighton, but it's one thing to be fired up, and then it's another thing to be able to execute against a team like that. They can shoot the basketball. They're one of the hardest teams to prepare against in the country. So I think I'm just more proud of not our response from Sunday, but just the way we were focused, we were locked in, we were trying to find that perfect balance of enough rest. There's a lot to cover when you prepare for them, and I thought across the board, the energy of our crowd, I know we were trying to get everybody up and be loud just to give them an extra little boost to help them defend and not give up a 3 or not give up a cut to the basket. So, and if we can keep building momentum with our fan base and the team we're putting on this floor, it's going to be hopefully an exciting season.
Was there a certain player you were most nervous about or preparing for?
Yeah, their whole team in some ways. Creighton has a big 3. Jensen, Ronzik and Molly are 3 of the best in the country. They're veterans. They've been playing together for so long, and you see how they could get hot and shoot the ball from the outside, and you make one mistake and they got to lay up to the rim. And I think the thing with Creighton is they can wear you out with just the way they move, and you have to be so disciplined as the game gets on, and they can wear you out. And I thought that was one of the thing I was really proud about our team. I thought we just stayed in the moment and continued to push and let a little bit of adrenaline help us defensively down the stretch.
What was the game plan going into that second half, or were there any words of confidence that you gave the team in that fourth quarter in those timeouts?
Yeah, I thought it was 0-0 at halftime, right? The tie ball game, and just talked about a couple adjustments we were ready to make with their offense, and I just kept stressing to our team, like, we're so confident when the ball is moving and different people are getting touches, and just reminding them of that. You don't have to do it on your own. You don't have to score 30 points. It's the sharing the ball, moving the ball, and if you go down like that, we'll be completely fine with that. And just giving them the confidence and the belief, and just a lot of touches, high fives, hitting them on the knee, and just say keep pushing through. And when you got those veterans out there, there's so much coach says, and then they have to obviously take the lead, which they did today. So very proud of them.
The Creighton shot 8 for 30 from 3, and you held them to 10 assists. Just what did you like about your defense tonight?
Yeah, a little bit when you play Creighton. Flan will probably say it, if they make so many threes, they're hard to beat. And so there is a little bit of, like, you just hope they don't make 12 or 13, to be honest with you, because the way they get them off, you hope when you play at home, maybe they won't shoot it as well as when you go to their place. So we know you have to be a little fortunate too. But I think the thing we tried to do in the second half was just make it a little bit more contested. I thought they were pretty comfortable in that first half. So overall, I thought it was just a really good effort to stay locked into, fighting through some of those threes. Because if they get up past double figures or double digits in threes, it's really challenging to beat them.
Something Liza talked about was just the communication throughout the game that your team exhibited, especially on defense, just with the way that Creighton runs their cuts and stuff. So what do you like about your team's ability to communicate, and how do you think it impacted the win?
Yeah, I think just our veterans who have played them, they know more so than any other game, you have to be on point with each other and, communicating at the right time. Even the transition of myself to the adjustments, like they have to be so connected. And that's why it's hard sometimes for young players, to play a lot, because there's an experience factor with, playing a team like Creighton. And Villanova and UConn's in our league because they're difficult to guard. So I'm happy she mentioned the communication. They have to work really hard to be successful at it. And, I think they also relied on a little bit of their experience playing what that had to look like.